Hey guys, this is day 2 of me handling the Retic. Really just trying to get her to calm down a little bit. My hardest thing is getting her out, really, or grabbing her. I don't want to stress her out too much by picking and prodding at her too much, and I also don't want her to keep striking or biting at me either, just because they can potentially lose teeth if they bite you. Plus, I'm not a huge fan of getting bit. I know that's kind of territory a lot of the time with the retics, and I just got bit by her. It doesn't really hurt necessarily, but if I don't have to, I'd rather not. That's kind of my mentality. Any of you guys who own retics at all, if you guys have dealt with them, what are some of your best practices with taming these guys out without having to get bit all the time? Apologize with the camera. I'm really just kind of watching her without not through the camera. And I don't have anything or amount of any sort, so I'm holding with one hand and then trying to video with the other hand. But absolutely love working with her. It's exciting to work with her just because she is a little snappy. Just because it's a nice mix overall. But once she's out, she really mellows out quite a bit. She's new, you know, she's like 3 weeks old, they said, 3 weeks to a month old. So she's still a young retic. And I apologize again that it's very shaky video. I'm just trying to watch her and try to video her at the same time. But if you guys have any recommendations as to what you guys do to kind of tame them out and handling, and you know, I know the only way to train them and to get them used to being handled is to handle them. So I get that. So that's what I'm doing here. But just curious if you guys have any best practices when it comes to the smaller retics. Retics altogether are kind of new for me. They're fun. I enjoy working with them. But it's a whole new thing for me overall. And she's very like cage aggressive. Like right now she's fine, but when I first open her up, she's all fired up, she's all excited. She'll snap at anything and everything from me to a piece of cardboard to a snake bag, any of that stuff. So, but again, I'm just trying to get her used to it. You can see right there, she bit me, tagged me real quick there. It didn't hurt. It's more or less, I wouldn't say a fear, but just a shock of the snake striking at you that is a bigger deal to me. But you can see right now she's completely mellow, she's chill. And I know retics are a lot more active when handling than like what a berm is or a ball python is. A berm and a ball, you can just kind of hold them and they don't really move. Retics are a lot more active. And luckily she's still a little girl, she's still small. So it's not really a big deal if she bites because she's still so small. Definitely getting more used to being handled, and I absolutely love like that iridescence that comes out on the tigers and the retics in general. Like that's just crazy to me right there. I'm just playing and poking at her head, trying to get her used to being handled and dealt with. And again, once she's out of the tub and she's being handled and held for a little while, she mellows right out and she's fine. But it's getting her out that's the tougher challenge that I'm running into right now. But absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna try giving her a frozen small adult mouse. I'd like to get her to frozen sooner than later. Just because again she's gonna be a big girl at one point. She's gonna be very big. You can see here like everything, like I'm even going at her head now and stuff and she's fine. Which if I were to touch her anywhere initially, first taking her out, she's crazy. She's striking at everything. She's biting everything. And she's just not the happiest of snakes at that point. Just because she's scared. She's afraid. But once you have her out, and I've been handling her for only a few minutes, you can really see she's starting to mellow out. You know, here I can go pretty close to the head and pick her up. No way would that have happened initially. Now, she might just be trying to get away from me, and she might just be mellowing out because of that. But the fact that I just picked her up pretty much by her head is leaps and bounds compared to how it was when I first came in here. So, definitely a step in the right direction. I apologize again that this is very shaky and that I'm not on the snake 9 times out of 10. And trying to one-hand it and keep an eye on the snake at the same time. But she's just absolutely beautiful snake. So look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Good size overall too. Obviously she's small, but this is 3 weeks old. She's about 18 inches probably. You can see there. Definitely some good size to her considering. But this is just the beginning of it. This girl here, if you guys aren't familiar, she can get a tiger retic. Females easily 15-20 feet. Reticulated pythons are known to be the biggest snake in the world based off of size and length. The only snake that is bigger in any sense is the anaconda, and they're not quite as long. They're just a bigger bodied, so they're heavier. And then the tiger gene was actually initially a gene where they actually got that was actually a little bit bigger as well. So a little bit bigger, and but because they've been bred into everything now, that's no longer necessarily the case. Just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Kind of see there too, the belly's a little orange. Looks like she might be going into a shed soon, which will be nice. Get her feeding. But this isn't at all. We just got to get her relaxed, get her chill, and she's great. So I'm probably going to stop here. I know it's been kind of a long, shaky video, but I just want to spend a few more minutes kind of working with her and getting her used to being handled. That way she's not as aggressive. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thanks.